point, we've covered quite a bit about how the Spectraphon works and what it does. I think it's time to dig into some patch ideas. This first patch is called Digital Monosynth. During the development of the Spectraphon, I spent quite a bit of time exploring and assessing the furthest reaches of its parameters and behaviors, and occasionally I got so deep in those activities that I would go days without doing any of the more traditional sequencing and modulating that I might do with an analog oscillator. I eventually came up with this patch as a sort of chill out from that. It uses one side in SAO to modulate the other side in SAM and create a single hybrid voice with more than the usual dimensions of control. So to begin with, we'll set side A into SAO and side B into SAM. We've got the odd harmonic out from side B to monitor, and we'll patch the odd harmonic out from side A into the input of side B. Now I've turned on follow, and I've also set side B so that it's tuned where the tuning beacon is lighting green. This will ensure that it's in a constant ratio with side A when I start to sequence side A for any FM and or mixing the outputs of the two sides. They'll continue to stay in tune. We are monitoring side B's odd output, which contains all its harmonics, and we'll go ahead and sequence side A. Sequencing it at the volt per octave input, and let's also modulate the partials CV input via a function output here from maths, which is triggered by the same sequence. So here's what side A sounds like. And side B being modulated by side A. Let's add a little timbral motion to it. Well, I've molted the envelope that's modulating A's partials. Gonna use it to modulate slide as well. And let's take a pulse output from that math channel to clock the side, slowly shifting through the array. I've also got a slower cycling function on the other side of the maths here. Let's use that to slowly modulate slide on side B. Since we're in SAM here, this slide isn't traveling through an array, but rather changing the fundamental that it's listening for. The result is a continuous spectral sliding. Now let's note we can adjust several different nodes of timbral change here. Turning up FM on side A adds more grit to the sound as it's coming into the side B input. We can also change the shape of the notes via A's partial control, both the panel control and modulation depth, as well as the shape and the length of the envelopes modulating it. These all have an effect on what side B hears. And of course, side B has FM as well. And partial control. control of its own. I sometimes turn partials down while turning FM up to richen up the sound without making it too harsh in the top end. Let's go ahead and mult side A out so we can monitor it as well at the same time and mix the two together. Let's also bring in the sub oscillator from side A. It's a low sawtooth, which will benefit from some filtering in the QPOS. And we'll use another sequenced output to gate it rhythmically. Oops, patched it into the wrong input here. Let's use the side B sine wave to FM this QPOS for a little growl. Like with so many patches, I found it pretty easy to just keep building this one up forever. Do you have any favorite Spectraphon patches yet? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned for lots more. Thanks for watching and happy patching.